Consider their self-interest. Most men are so thoroughly subjective. Most men are so thoroughly subjective that nothing really interests them but themselves. The quickest way to secure people's minds is by demonstrating as simply as possible how an action will benefit them. Self-interest is the strongest motive of all. A great cause may capture minds, but once the first flush of excitement's over, interest will flag unless there's something to be gained. Self-interest is the solider foundation. The cause that works best the causes that work best use a nobler veneer to cover a blatant appeal to self-interest. The cause seduces, but the self-interest secures the deal. Daily law show people what's in it for them. Like the law of a salesman. Let's see what's in this one. I'll just read this paragraph. What you need to do in life is to return to that mind you possessed as a child, opening up to experience instead of closing it off. Just imagine for a day that you do not know anything and that what you believe could be completely false. Let go of your preconceptions and even your most cherished beliefs. Experience. Force yourself to hold the opposite opinion or see the world through your enemy's eyes. Listen to the people around you with more attentiveness. See everything as a source for education, even the most banal encounters. Imagine that the world is still full of mystery. That makes sense. If you walk around thinking you know everything, then you have nothing to learn and you're going to be missing things that you could benefit from. All right, let's see. This. Okay. Let's go. Let's have a day. Hold on, let's have some of this first. Whatever this is. Tea. That is some mate. Mm. All right. I like that there. Put it there. I don't have much to say. I don't have a lot on my mind. Had some dreams. Don't remember much of them. Oh, put that away before I lose it. Sometimes I have a habit of driving with my garage door opener, or the gate opener, all the way to work. See what the day brings in terms of my route. Fortunate yesterday. Oh, this says North 405 exit closed, which means I have to take the streets. At least across the valley. I'm not dealing with all that bullshit. Well, at least that sign's right there next to my on-ramp, so I know whether or not to get on the freeway. It's funny, as soon as I said that, let's see how my route is. Detour. That's been happening a lot lately. My woman's been noticing too. She'll look at me, start laughing, or like big old smile. So I'll say something like either a phrase or like something. It'll just come to my mind for whatever reason, and then we'll hear that phrase on like a podcast, or it'll just come up. That's been happening quite often. It's pretty interesting. I guess that falls under like a synchronistic event of sorts, I guess you could say. Dude's just riding his skateboard in the street. That's interesting. Like in the street. Gotta get to where you're going. I get it. Oh, it's a little coyote. Come on, buddy. I gotta make this turn. Look at you. You're cute. Aw. Good luck, buddy. That's so wild. There are wild dogs out here. You know, for as much as we think we've, kind of mastered our environment, there's still wilderness everywhere around us. Even in the highly developed areas. Especially right here by this park. There's a big old stretch of land that's like still pretty undeveloped. And I'm right here by the mountains anyways. But it's amazing because there's like a lot of houses and development up in that mountain. The animals find a way to survive. It's funny, I don't know if you hear this music, it's kind of funny. Like, like something that would be used in like an old movie. Maybe like an old black and white movie. Like a Citizen Kane type. I wonder if a movie like that could even be made today. I mean, would there be any profit to make stuff like that? I think movies are barely hanging on to begin with. Everything's so more geared towards like a series or like a streaming service. And plus, you could tell so much more of a story over the course of a bunch of episodes rather than trying to squeeze it into like a 2.5 hour, 3 hour movie. There's so much more character development and different things you could do story wise. And 8 hours, like 8 episodes, rather than like 3 hours for a movie. The creative side of it must be ecstatic about that. I don't know about production, but the actual like writers and creators. It's funny. I stand right there at my door right before I leave, imagining my whole ride to work, just to visualize a safe journey. And I didn't foresee having to visualize a drive across the valley. Speed kills. Slow down. Yeah, especially with all these. That was a billboard for it said new speed safety system, which is basically they're telling you that we're watching you. I don't know if that has anything to do with the flock cameras, but I would imagine that if it's not flock specifically, it's something like it. What is that? See all these people like on the streets this early in the morning? And these are people that look like they're living on the street. They're just not out for whatever reason. It reminds me how fortunate I am to have everything that I have. Not to take it for granted, because none of this is guaranteed for any duration of time. So just appreciate everything to the fullest. Especially relationships, the people, the pets that you have. I guess that goes back to that little page I read. People are so self-interested that they forget to be interested in the things and the people that are around them. Most people only have the things and the people around them out of self-interest. I don't know if that's a quote. I'm guessing that would be a primary quality of a narcissist. Everything's about them. It's kind of a balance. Because then, like, what popped in my head as soon as I said that is like, well, the opposite of a narcissist is out there too. There's people that are like completely and utterly committed to others. But the extreme of that is bad too, because then you're not even thinking of you, and you let yourself get taken advantage of. I think I was kind of like that. There's a danger in being completely selfless. So you kind of have to walk that middle line. That's probably what that song meant. I didn't really get it when I heard it. A Johnny Cash song, I Walk the Line. And I think that's kind of what he meant. I don't even know the lyrics to the song, but that's what that phrase sounds like it means. Because that guy was pretty all over the place with his behavior. But I think that's what it means to be more of a complete human, is to be a little bit of everything, or at least have the potential to be a little bit of everything. Alright, I'm almost across the valley here. More than halfway across, so it didn't take too long. So probably tack on like an extra 10, 15 minutes maybe to my red. So if I'm right, I'll probably get to work like probably by about 45, like 3:45-ish, give or take. So we'll see when I get there. There's my childhood home. It's where my dad lives. If my horn worked, it would have honked. her. Catch this red light. Yep. It's funny, there was this one house on this block. I guess way back in the day when these were gigantic pieces of land before they developed them into like single family homes. People had nice plots of land. Well, I guess whoever owned that house back there, they didn't sell when the developer came through, I guess, and was offering money. Because there's like this one house, bunch of single family homes around here, but there's one house that sits on like it's probably like four, maybe, I don't know, maybe 6 plots of land big. And then there's a bunch of single family homes around him. So you can tell whoever that was, he wasn't selling. So now there's one house on like a nice big piece of property right there. Wait, that's not good. That's crazy. House had a bunch of Christmas lights up. It is August. Oh man. Alright. I guess it's my mom's house. I was gonna say my grandparents' house. That's where she lives. It's weird when your parents split up and you're much older, like I am. Most stories I've heard of when the parents split up, it's when the kids are younger, or they just didn't work out, so they don't obviously aren't together. But that happens from like childhood years. Not me. That's what it took for my parents to split up. COVID took the pandemic. To split my parents up. Oh, come on, give me my turns arrow. Alright, so I'm at the far end of the valley, gonna jump on the freeway. However long that took, let's see, 26 minutes? Oi. Probably gonna take maybe another 15 minutes to get there. That'll put me at like 41. Oh, what? Why don't I get my arrow? There it is. Alright. Let's see. I should maybe be getting off the freeway by like 41. Would be my guess. So let's see. Let's have more of this tea. Going back to that page about like people and their self-interest, I wonder how much of that is calculated versus just subconscious action. Like people don't even know they really do that. Like I know that there's some that do, but I wonder how big a percentage of the population that is. I know I've met some people like that. I know I've done that at times. But I think the times that I have done it knowingly, at the same time that I knew I was getting something from someone, I was also giving at the same time. Like when it came to like the animal rescue I got involved in. Like there was a give and take there. I wasn't just like taking from them. I also gave a whole bunch. That was like an even trade. So that was in balance. I'm thinking like in everything you say and do, what feels right to me. I don't use that phrase often, but it's kind of like a sixth sense kind of feeling. I think if you try to keep everything in balance with everything you say and do, there's more of a benefit for everybody all around, and better things come from it. Rather than if you're the person that just takes all the time without giving much, you might benefit in the short term, but I think like the long run, there's more of a negative downside to it. Even if that downside is like more of a karmic backswing, if you believe in such a thing, which I do. all these trucks. I already see arrows. Uh, hmm. Let's see, what does this sign say? McBean exit closed. Okay. I'm going, my exit's past that, so might be okay. Let's see. What does this say? Road work ahead, right lane closed. Let's see. This guy gonna get over, or is he just gonna use his blinker the whole time? He's not even paying attention. Well, I don't see a bunch of lights up there. So I think I might be okay. Otherwise, this would have been where I should have got off. Coming out. What does this fucking say? All trucks stop at scales. So the scales are open. If the scales are open, then my exit should be open. That's what I'm trusting. Let's see what happens. I feel retarded talking to myself like this sometimes. I know the camera's filming, and I'm doing this for like whoever might be watching, but just an aside, I feel completely retarded sometimes. Oh shit. What does that say? Incident. Something. Bunch of stuff. What the fuck? Incident. RTE 138. 210. All lanes blocked. Oh, that's not on my side of the road. What are you doing? Going so slow. Why are you putting on brakes like this? Alright. I'm good. This guy should have his license taken away. Wow, the other side of the freeway is completely stopped. You should see the line of trucks that I'm looking at. That's crazy. Whoever this is, what in the fuck are you doing? Maybe they don't know where they're at. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you're just lost. See what time is it? Yeah, 40 minutes? I was about right. Going on 41 minutes. I'm about to pull into where I'm supposed to be. Alright, another successful journey. Alright. Right there. Okay. That's what happened.